Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I have been a long time haven't uploaded any videos. It's been like couple of weeks already, like 3 weeks already, because I was traveling right now. I went to French Polynesia for almost 10 days, and then I went to Japan, Hong Kong, and then right now I'm in China mainland. Finally, I have time to sit down and try to record a video with you guys, express some ideas about what I'm feeling right now with the current market and what's going on during the crash, right? So I hate to say this. I really don't like the way crypto market did for the past 2 days. Pure manipulations. I hate it. I didn't feel well. I was sleeping during this crash, and when I woke up, I saw the price movement. I was shocked. I totally shocked. I can't imagine how hard the people will be if you guys are opening a long position. I can say this. I can say that almost everyone got liquidated. Almost every long position got liquidated. Such a unbelievable things. I really hope you guys are doing good so far. Okay. And why I'm going to make this video today, because I want to show something. I'm still long. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish on this market. I'm not bearish at all. I don't think the bear market is started. I'm still thinking the Bitcoin can reach the all-time high, can reach above $150,000, and the altcoin season hasn't been started yet. I want to reiterate my opinion. I'm still bullish. Now I'm going to show you something, I feel like it could be benefit for you guys as well. If you look at this chart, it shows as IOTA, right? IOTA, I have no idea how many of you heard about IOTA. IOTA was back in the day, like 2017, 2018 was super hot project. It's super popular coin, right? Everyone was talking about IOTA. Of course, ETH was there as well. IOTA was really hot. And if you look at the price, right? I'm looking at the IOTA USD chart on Binance. I want to show you the pure manipulations. If you look at the date on November 1st, 2017, where the altcoin season just got started, and what the price of IOTA does, it was at $1.87, and it got liquidated to $0, 0 cents, right? Can you imagine how the market did during the time, right? And I want to show you the second one. The second liquidation is during the COVID crash, right? March 2020. If you look at IOTA, it came from 23 cents back to 6 cents. The second time. And now we have the third time. Right? 2 days ago, it went back down from almost like 20 cents down to almost 8 cents. All right, 3 times. We have a lot more, right? I'm just showing you 3 very traditional, very typical liquidations, right? I want to show you this because the liquidation, the week down, is super normal. It is still normal in today's world. I'm surprised with all of our regulations being improved, being matured, it's getting matured. We still have such a liquidation happen from the market maker, whatever, right? Exchanges, whatever you want to say. Super shame, all right? Super shame. But I just want to give you something that or you are not heard of or you're not aware of is liquidation happened. Liquidation is normal. It happened in every single cycle. Before or during the altcoin season. Back in 2017 is during the altcoin season. Back to 2020 is before the altcoin season, and now we are before the altcoin season as well. Okay, and look at the price after this. Right, it's all the way back up, right? All the way back up. So, what's going to be happen this time? I have no idea, right? But based on the historical data, I still believe the altcoin season hasn't been started, and we are going to have it very, very soon. Okay? All right, this IOTA. Then I want to show you something very, very, very surprised or very shocked. There's a coin called IOTX. I saw someone tweeted in X. Super, super shocked. The liquidation happened, and the price went down to zero, almost $0. Basically, all the buying book it's got cleared. This is something similar to IOTA back in 2017. I have no idea what this coin is. I heard about it, but never had time to research it, and I'm not interested at all about this coin. But just want to show you something. And then let's get back to the main topic today. So, with these crashes, with these 2 days crashes, what's going to be happening for all the mainstream coins? What's going to be happening for Bitcoin and ETH? I want to show you the Bitcoin dominance first, because Bitcoin dominance is one of the 2 indicators that I'm tracking all the time. With all the liquidation happens, right? The Bitcoin dominance shoot back up to almost like 83.4%. And within just a 10 minutes time frame, it went all the way back to 60.4% range, right? I was talking, I forgot if I talked in this channel or not, but I was talking about like Bitcoin dominance. I was thinking because when I saw the Bitcoin dominance got support for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 week supports at the 100-week MA moving average, I was saying that Bitcoin dominance may find the support, may find the local bottom, and it could have a rebound back up, and the target for Bitcoin dominance will be at the Fibonacci level, like 0.6 to 0.618, the golden pocket. And right now, if we look at this on the weekly chart, it is exactly at the range. So what we are going to see here is we're going to see if the weekly close can still close below this golden pocket or within the golden pocket range. If it is, and the next week it can still close within the range or below the range, I still feel like ETH will be outperform BTC for next week. Okay, that's my opinion. And at the same time, if we're looking at the moving average, right, the green line 20 moving average is trying to cross back down to the yellow line 50-week moving average. So what does this tell us? During the entire bull market, Bitcoin bull market for the past two years, this 20-week moving average has never been crossed back down to this yellow line 50-week moving average. Right? If it does cross down this time, I think this will trigger the altcoin season, just like the last time. Right? The last time when it triggered back down the 50 moving average, we can see what's going on next for the Bitcoin dominance. Has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 week down, right? 6 week down, and altcoin season just started. All the altcoins just fly. However, I don't think this time will be the same as the last time, because I still feel like most of the altcoins will not perform as well as the last cycle. Only a few coins, only the mainstream coins, only those ones will be mentioned in the ETF or the public will outperform, will be doing as good as last time. So you have to pick the right coins for this cycle. And I don't think the Bitcoin dominance will be like, crazy back down to the 40% range at this time. I feel like it will find some support at the 20-week moving average, the blue line. Okay, so that's my opinion. Then let's look at ETH. ETH still, the second indicator for the altcoin season. if you look at a daily chart, if you look at 4-hour chart, let's look at 4-hour chart. ETH has been back down to the $3,680 range I was talking about before. I think this will be the support, and this will back down to ETH will be finding support at the weekly, the bull market support band, as well as the 4 years overall trend line. Okay, and it does, and today it has retouched the 3650, is almost around $6,680 range, and then we are now at $3,825. So what does this tell us? It tells us a low, a higher low. So I think ETH will have some momentum for the following weeks or two, or started the final parabolic move, and we'll retest the previous all-time high, and then we'll find the all-time highs. So Benjamin was talking about this as well, about like weekly bull market, weekly support band for ETH, and he also tweeted in the X account about like he feel like ETH is finally touching the bull market support band, and ETH is going to start its parabolic move. I agree with him. I think his price target was about for ETH is about like $5,400 to $7,000. I feel, if I remember correctly. But my prediction for ETH is about like $7,000 to $9,000. So we're going to see, right, who is right. He has a lot of subscribers. I am one of them as well. I truly respect him. I don't think I can compete with him directly. I'm super new here, and for some of you guys who feel like I'm newbie, right? So I just express my opinion. I just feel like ETH can be above $7,000, and we're going to see who's right, who's going to be right. All right, so that's about ETH, and then let's talk about Cardano. Of course, we have to talk about Cardano because Benjamin is a Bitcoin maxi, and I have to say that I'm almost like a Cardano maxi. Cardano is my largest position. Whatever the movement will be, I will not touch my Cardano right now because alpha season hasn't been started yet. So what Cardano does here is, I feel like on the weekly chart, Cardano is finding the support at 63 cents and finding support at the 100 moving average, weekly moving average, the right line. So if we does find the support and we're bouncing back for this week and the following week, right? So Cardano is moving is giving us a low, a higher low, a higher low, and then right now it could be giving us another higher low. So if it does, then the upward momentum is still there. And if we look at the Binance chart, the previous technical chart still remain valid, and we still will have the inverse hand and shoulder pattern for the rest of the year. I truly believe, and we're going to see the all-time high very soon. All right, so that's Cardano, and I think that's about it. I only want to talk about this because the market right now is truly very volatile. A lot of people are talking about like the bear market is started, and we were not going to see any altcoin season, and the bull market is ended. Blah blah blah. But I'm still one of those guys that truly believe that we are still in the bull market, and we're not seeing the altcoin season yet, and we're going to see it by the end of this year, and we're going to see a lot of games for all the mainstream coins. All right, and Bitcoin can still moving above $150,000, and ETH can be above $7,000. But still, we need to stay rational. We still need to be not emotional. We're going to see, right? There are a lot of news going to happen in the final 2 weeks of October, right? So we're going to have a lot of ETF decision has to be made, and we're going to have October 28th, the Federal Reserve rate cut decision as well. And I think the government we're going to hear some news about the government reopening next week. I think whatever the Trump is tweeted about, like U.S.-China tariff, I think that's something that we're going to figure out very soon. Okay, all right. So that's it for today's video. I really need a rest. I just landed in China mainland. I'm still have jet lag, and I'm going to rest a little bit. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.